Okay, back to the segment, Miss Carter. So, just lace us up, lace the public, the world up about what taking place the first trimester by you losing baby B due to the doctor giving you the wrong medication. What was the name of the medication?
Flagyl.
It was flagyl, and it caused what?
Miscarriage.
Okay, and what made you notice about the drugs that you was taking at the time? What was the side effect that you was actually having?
I was having a really bad upset stomach that was abnormal with pregnancy because usually you have morning sickness, vomiting, nausea. But this was different. It was a burning sensation, a very, very nasty taste in my mouth. My throat was burning. And like I said, my stomach was very upset, which is not normal in pregnancy because your stomach shouldn't be that upset when you're pregnant.
So after then, what did UPMC personnel actually told you after you had found out about the miscarriage? The day you actually spoken with one of the nurses personnels over there, what was the conversation like with them?
The conversation was very inconsiderate and insensitive, if I'm using the right word, because when you lose a child, it's a very, very, sad situation. It's very hard to deal with and accept. And honestly, before we even spoke about the abortion, not the abortion,
The miscarriage.
so-called miscarriage, I was told that they don't discuss the side effects with different medications with everybody. They just prescribe what they think is best at the time. And at that time, we did not know we were expecting twins. And it was very detrimental for us because of that.
Okay, to fast forward a little bit, you caught COVID-19 your 7th month, and while you was in the
8 months.
Your 8th month, and while you was in the hospital at UPMC Magee Women's Hospital, what happened with the food menu and when she tried to give you medication with her gloves on, when she picked up an item off the floor? What came about with that?
I was in the hospital with COVID. Went in at about 11:30, and I begged for oxygen. I begged for just help, period. And I kept being denied anything to drink, any ice, any medication, and I begged for food. And because I was 8 months pregnant, anybody that's pregnant knows food is like your pride and joy. So I was denied that, and I finally asked to speak to a different doctor that was over the hospital at that time, and she came in and she was very rude. She said that she's sorry because they don't usually care about how you feel because they're more concerned about you not dying.
Oh, wow.
Which was very, very rude and scary because I had just been diagnosed with the COVID.
Oh.
So yeah, that was really a lot for me.
So to sum it up too, about the last part of the labor delivery.
Excuse me, you cut me off because then she said that I can have something to eat. And once she told my nurse that it was okay, I can have something to eat, my nurse and that doctor left out. My nurse came back with medication because now that doctor also said that I could have had medication. I've been sitting here since 11 o'clock in the morning till 9:30 at night, and I hadn't had anything to drink, anything to eat, or any medications to help with my very bad
Lord,
cough.
have mercy.
So she said that I could have medication. She came back with the medication and left the menu. And I had been begging for food, so of course course I was concerned. I'm like, excuse me, where's the menu? And she said, oh, I forgot it. I said, well, can you please get it? Because I have been, begging you for something to eat. So she called up to the nurse's station and said, can you slide me a menu under the door? And me being pregnant, I said, I'm not going to get myself upset. I'm going to just, trust that they would not give me something off the floor. And that lady did exactly what she said, slid the menu under the door. And I said, just because I have COVID doesn't mean that I want to catch other infections or pick up any other germs. I am pregnant and I don't need that.
Right.
And she then said, okay, she had gloves on. She reached down, picked up the menu, and then proceeded to open up my medication. I then asked her, excuse me, you didn't change your gloves? And she said, no, I didn't, but you should be okay. And I said, no, I don't want that medication. She said, well, I'm sorry. I was just trying to hurry up and get you your medication before my shift is over.
Oh, wow.
And I said, oh, well, you can go if it's a rush. Instead of you trying to give me things off the floor, you're not cleaning, or changing your gloves. I said, you can go and you can just have somebody else come in. That's not a problem.
Right.
So then that's what she did. But I felt like that was very, very disrespectful, and it put me and my child at risk for other diseases, and I just really don't understand what the issue